Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome to the Complimentary Mania podcast.
He's complimentary.
I'm a maid.
He's a maid. I'm Mania. Welcome.
I'm actually just their caretaker for now.
Anyway, welcome everyone to the new year, 2026. Hopefully a banger, just like 2025 was.
Indeed.
A lot of things have happened. I became a magical girl.
It is...
Starting off the new year fresh, we're using the actual podcast name for the intro.
Yeah,
Ooh,
wild.
it's
Crazy.
fresh.
Indeed. I don't think we've ever done that once.
We have. But that
For the
was back in the
first-
ancient days when there were two of us and Spence was still in his grave.
No, he was
Old
in
age caught up to him.
France.
I was in France.
You were in France, but you died. We brought you back.
No, he's never died. He's just gone
No.
to France, and people figured he died.
Who was in that tomb then?
I don't know.
Well, I'm not going to admit to a crime on here, so welcome to 2026, guys. What do we got to talk about?
Well,
first things first. Complimentary Mania does not condone the murdering of and or putting people into tombs. Thank you very much.
Unless
Trevor,
it's...
you wanted to talk about the
legal.
great meme reset?
Yeah, the one that's not actually happening, the one that's lasted like a week.
Oh,
It would have been so nice
Dude,
if it
we're
did.
back to the brain rot. I guess we're a few good funny ones. Have
Our-
you seen the Franklin defends his home one?
I really don't want to talk about brain rot. You said meme reset. I was getting excited. I
Well,
barely know
there's
what
a
that
few
is.
funny ones, but I guarantee we're just going to be going back to the big 25s ways where we just put out slop, and then it's funny for like a week and then it goes away.
Somebody touching
But-
my spaghetti?
No.
No
But the
more
thing-
of that.
The thing
No big
is,
chungus.
I've seen the meme reset where they're going back to MLG era.
Oh, damn.
No, dude. I have
Dude,
not seen that.
I've seen it. It's a fucking banger. They got the fucking dude who's doing the 6-7 shit. His hands go from 6 and 7 to 6 and 9.
That's honestly hype.
Bro,
The
I don't
bar.
know about that. We get very different feeds. I've been getting Franklin defends his home and Spunk Bob smoking the cigarette. What in the hell?
For those at home, what is the great meme reset?
The Great Meme Reset is a general distaste and lack of tolerance for brain rot and easily put out slop. People want memes that stick around and are culturally deep and significant.
It's like Velociraptor.
Sure. I mean, that does act... Look, we look back on them like they're cringe, but they're certainly at least well-constructed jokes and memes.
I have never
Look back-
once cringed at a Velociraptor post.
Look back at Tung Tung Sahur and all the brain rot in 6-7 of last year.
And then take
Most of the same thing is going to happen this year, too.
Did the same thing that happened to Hollywood and video games happen to memes?
Everything got slopified. I mean, have you seen the mug ads? The one where they take the giant tubes of salami and they dig them out with spoons and they fill them up with mug root beer and then they drink them. There's just uncanny like found footage of people doing that, and they're official videos on the official YouTube account of Mug. They get like millions of views.
Well, that's kind of gross.
It is gross. It's kind of funny. At least the first one was, but they've been doing it for like months nonstop. So
That's almost as cringe as Pizza Hut getting in on the whole 6-7 thing.
yeah, stuff like that. It's like, stop, please. Just try and sell me stuff normally.
So, is it happening or is it not? It's just a distaste? It wasn't like an event?
I think it's an outcry of help that will not be answered.
Oh. I mean, I like the idea, if that helps.
It's more of a...
I mean, I do too.
Wish for once what was. So, more of, not necessarily nostalgia, but a wish of return to form that will never come back.
I mean, I don't know. Harambe memes are still fire.
Dude, it's almost been a decade since Harambe.
Dude, what do you think the internet's gonna do for his 10th anniversary?
There's already been talks about the 10-year curse being lifted.
You think things are gonna get better once we
No,
hit his 10 years?
because it's not a 10-year curse. This is permanent.
It's a 100-year curse.
No, it's permanent. We are under the permanent curse of Harambe.
Because
How
we lost our
fucking-
anchor being.
How fucking great would it... Okay, first of all, our anchor being wasn't Harambe.
Yes, he was.
It was Christopher Lee.
There's a disagreement here.
Christopher Lee dying directly led to all the hanky-janky shit that's been going on, including the death of Harambe.
I have to disagree.
Harambe
It
was like our
Flashpoint
universe's...
Monkey.
Harambe was like our universe's Deadpool, right? Like, he's important, but only in a vague, memey sense. Christopher Lee was our universe's Wolverine. When he died, we started deteriorating into entropy and shit.
Flashpoint Monkey.
Source?
Have you read Christopher Lee's biography?
Yes.
He was a British Secret Service agent who, like, hunted Nazis and then became the world famous actor. My brother in Christ, he was the main character. We are all living in his Skyrim playthrough.
We're like all the wolves that get left behind when a player permanently leaves their Minecraft world. He just has yet to delete it yet. And that's when the Water Wars happen.
That's
what Water Wars?
That's a meme that's not brain rot. That's something.
That's true. But it's not, like, very widespread, you know? People don't joke about, like, the whole Water Wars and, like, future AI uprising thing. Or if they do talk about the AI uprising thing, it's, like, fear-mongering. You know, like, joke about it, you know?
I really would love to escape AI. The term fatigue is, like, the word of the year in 2025, and it might be the word of the year in 26.
That was something I just wanted to bring up as well. The Merriam-Webster's official word of the year was slop.
Sloppy toppy.
Well, I guess that too, but
By extension.
By extension, and by
I have influenced
grammar, I
the
guess.
Merriam-Webster.
But no,
What did you do to poor Mary?
the word of the
I killed
year.
a lot of people.
The word of the year was slop, particularly used around AI,
Lovely.
and it's only going to get worse. But hey,
Hey,
you
at
can,
least Franklin will defend his home.
Franklin will
By the way,
defend his home.
if you've seen that video, that's actually just blatant misinformation. It got memed on because, like...
I don't know what the context here is.
Okay,
Is it Franklin the
from GTA.
turtle? Okay. I was
Franklin
deadass
from
picturing Franklin the turtle from the, like, kids animated series.
There's these people online that have been spreading misinformation about things in GTA 5, you know, what 13 years without a sequel does to an MFer type shit. And one of the misinformation clips they were spreading is that if you go up to Franklin's home and you shoot it enough, he comes out and he just throws hands with you. Which is not true in the slightest, but for some reason, people like to use it as a sort of reaction in the comments. So, like, let's say someone puts up a hypothetical science video about how many, I don't know, whales it would take to destroy the Earth, you know, like a counter whale planet being thrown at it, whatever, you know. Insert generic topic here of, like, some sort of devastating event. And then the response is, well, at least Franklin would defend his home.
Trevor, I need to know what was going through your mind that led to Whale Planet being
I was thinking
the
of the
easiest
lions.
example.
But I was like, nah, we leave that in the Big 25.
I'm convinced 1% of your RAM is dedicated to this background, like, program, and it's running Lion versus Sun.
Sometimes.
Like, if I pulled up your task manager, 1% of your local memory is always dedicated to imagining a ball of lions hurtling towards
That's
the sun.
1%. There's a lot of other things I think about too.
Well,
only 100 more.
About
60%
60% is you thinking about horny things, and 20% is brain rot. The other 9% is dedicated to things like the conversation we're having, work, sleep, food.
We only really use 10% of our brain. The other 80% or 90% is just being used for, like, the most worthless things imaginable.
So, meme reset's not happening, but it would be cool if it did. Everybody
and
hates
we're getting
slop.
some fresh stuff. But all in all, it's not like things have changed on a whim.
The biggest meme I saw recently was about the Stranger Things end being awful.
Yeah, people memed on that. Yeah, Vecna and the big fucking sky spaghetti monster dying in like 5 minutes or whatever.
I mean,
saw a bunch of memes about that. Oh, and then Vecna giving the kid the sloppy toppy or whatever, and him going.
The thing I saw was like the Avengers were like assembling to fight Thanos, and then Will, or whatever his name is, just like stops the action and goes, "Wait, guys, you don't understand. I don't like girls." And then like Captain America goes, "We understand. Avengers, assemble."
I don't know. I didn't watch Stranger Things. It wasn't
did.
strange enough.
I don't watch it either, but I know exactly what he's talking about.
That one kid goes, "Oh, guys, can we play D&D? Can we please go play D&D?"
I mean, relatable though.
Relatable, but still not gonna
It's
watch
like
it.
once an episode, brother. From
Sad.
what I've heard.
Once an
just
episode
saw
D&D
clips.
sessions, I'd be so down. I don't think that's the case.
No. Vecna in their world is much lamer.
Yeah.
Don't worry. At the end of the TV show, they're
Sucks
just
off
gonna like
kids.
zoom out to them still playing D&D in their like kitchen, and absolutely none of it's happened in the real world. It's just in their game.
So, spoilers for Stranger Things if you haven't seen the brain rot already. But that kind of sort of happens.
Oh, does it?
Well, basically one of the characters, she dies in air quotes. She gets like vaporized, and the last cut of
that's
the
11.
show is them. Yeah, I was
Mm.
trying to keep it spoiler light.
Well, hey guys, 11. The kid
Died.
named 11
Well,
dies,
She doesn't.
but she doesn't.
She gets vaporized, and basically she goes on the run after being teleported somewhere, essentially. And the last cut of the show is the kids all playing D&D together for the last time before they go do life things. And they have a session about how 11 is actually secretly alive out there somewhere, and it cuts to her, like, doing things.
Yeah, but she's like dead.
No. She's not, like, dead. None of the main characters died.
Which is lame. It's the end of the show. One of
So-
them should have died. It would have at least made it a little bit more dramatic. Coming from someone who doesn't actually enjoy the media and just shits on it. Yeah, someone should have died.
I mean, I really liked season 1 of Stranger Things. Season 2 was god-awful, and I dropped the show, and I've never been happier to drop a show.
I still have never seen it.
Yeah, I don't hardly recommend it.
Noted.
I think it works better as a Dead by Daylight crossover than it actually does as its own IP.
I mean, the Demogorgon's kind of mid in DVD.
I was talking about the survivors and their little ice cream suit.
What?
You play DBD. I don't. You do. You should know what I'm talking about.
What about ice cream?
They have like these little sailor suits. That's what they wear while they work at an
Oh.
ice cream
He's
shop.
talking about Steve Harrington's suit.
Oh, okay.
Because in the game, Steve's the only one that has that outfit.
Oh. More evidence I don't play DBD.
Also, it's been a while since I played DVD.
Congratulations.
So
The
then
last
you load up as
time-
the nurse and you hear 4 guys going, ah! Ah! In the background nonstop.
The last time I played DVD was when the steel girder was still in the loading screen.
Is it no longer?
It's
Oh,
been
they named it
Steven?
Jerry?
Jerry?
Jerry or Steve, some generic ass male name. But yeah, you got a special icon if you were playing during that time. Yeah, they just straight up had a steel girder in the loading screen. It was an asset that was not supposed to be there, and it sat there for like I think a month. It was pretty funny.
Cool. So I guess before we pivot topics, if the memes did reset, what meme would you be happy to see come back?
Big Chungus. I love Big Chungus. He's so funny. Fat little rabbit.
Did Big Chungus ever leave us?
Yeah. At the very least, it left the mainstream.
It's like this,
It's
right?
not even niche, dude.
Like Big Chungus feels like our generation's Skibbity Toilet. Like there was a point where it was really popular, but I don't think it's ever really gone.
Yeah.
There's never been a break. I've always seen him somewhere. He's like either someone's profile pic in a comment section, or like he appears briefly in a meme compilation, or like he's a reward on someone's fucking Twitch stream. Like he's there. He permeates existence.
I don't know. I don't think he's like there enough, though. You know. You know what I wish came back? the series of meme creators we got during the pandemic, like Crackback and stuff. You remember like the Google slide animations, like Crazy Hamburger, the Joker Burger, that shit. Oh, Bobucks. You remember Bobucks, right?
I think I remember you showing me Bobucks.
I want to go back to those. Those were so fucking funny.
All right, Spence.
I kind of wish for the hand-drawn memes again. Like, the ones with the troll face,
Yeah.
the close enough. That's true.
You are so goddamn ancient.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, there's.
Cavemen wrote that shit on a wall.
I was in memes before those even showed up.
I think those kind of reincarnated into like the
Eldritch troll face.
No, fuck. What are they called?
I've seen that one a lot here lately.
What are they
Are you
called?
talking about like the funk edit troll face where he has like 3 sets of teeth and he's like dark and has a bunch of wrinkles?
His eyes are black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trevor, your
Funk edit.
memology skill is an expertise. I'm not even proficient.
I don't know about that. I'm just a magical girl.
I need you to tell me what the word for like the reaction faces that are hand drawn is. Like there's one going like Pog and he's like a Reddit mod and he's got like a bunch of facial hair. There's another and it's a girl and she's got like red hair. One of them looks like PewDiePie making a Chad face.
Well, they each have their own individual names.
I thought there was a general name for all those faces.
Well, okay, so there's soy jacks, which those envelop a large amount, but those aren't those specifically. I guess they kind of are. It's weird. So, like, the Sigma PewDiePie-looking MFer, he's not really a soy jack, but he's used in soy jack media.
Gotcha.
Meanwhile, like, the Coomer, for example, that's a soy jack.
Okay.
Oh, those.
Yeah,
okay, I see what you mean.
It
now.
feels like hand-drawn memes reincarnated into those. The jacks,
Yeah.
if you will.
Yeah, the jacks. You could call them jacks.
Sure.
I would also like. I know.
I guess soy jacks is enough of an encompassing like, attribute or name.
Is it Wojacks?
Wojacks, yeah. Wojacks encompass all of them. Soy jacks are like a large portion.
I kept wanting to say that, but then I thought I'd sound retarded because I was thinking of BoJack Horseman.
I always referred to them as like the 9gag faces.
Yeah.
But you know.
Do you think that those have the same energy as like the troll face, or are they not quite? Kind of. Are they more like
They're
spicy?
I don't think so. Maybe. But I don't think I've ever seen a derp support or
derp supporter? No, definitely you've seen derp supporters. They're about your age.
Not supporters, but
Millennials.
comparable. Other
Well,
than
I'm
just
so
the
funny and
norm.
random.
Other than just the normie from the Wojacks.
Yeah.
So I guess that. But also on a side note, even though I know it will never come back, I kind of like the MLG memes.
Yeah.
The ones where it was just like the compilation to My Heart Will Never Die.
Okay, here's the thing. It could come back, but a lot needs to happen. FPSs need to take themselves seriously again and actually put out consistently good games and support their competitive scene. Those two things need to happen first off. And then people need to meme on those. Are they going to meme the exact same way? Probably not, but I think it's likely, Spence, we get something very adjacent and similar if those two conditions are met.
I think we kind of already did. Isn't that what Fortnite memes are?
Kind of, but like they're very disjointed. It's less like memeing about the culture and the gamers themselves, and more like they meme about random ass things happening. So like a streamer saying something out of pocket, or like I Show Speed inviting a bunch of random people into his like Fortnite party, and then them screaming the N-word and like invites and ear raping everything. Stuff like that. That's usually what gets clipped. You don't see clips of people like pulling off insane tricks, and then it's like a bunch of flashy GIFs coming up the same way, MLG used to work. It's not the same.
Yeah, I miss the dirt bikes and the neon lights and the Doritos and the Mountain Dew.
It's a good time.
The Illuminati smoking a blunt.
Yeah. There's a first-person shooter that has that like aesthetic.
Oh, I know.
It's so old.
What was it?
So-
Something about Shrek?
Yeah, Shrek's 360 no scoper or something
Yeah.
like that.
No.
It was a sim that Mark played like a decade ago.
No, it came out more
I just
recently
remember
than that.
the Illuminati being Spooder Man. It's like
It came out more
"No, I am
recently.
Spooder Man.
It came out more recently than that one. Pyrocynical made a video essay on it.
Yes, but there's the original that we're thinking of.
Right.
The one that like all the original YouTubers, like Mark and PewDiePie and Jack, they all played during their inception. Those videos have like tens of millions of views.
Yeah.
And it's like shitty Unity assets scattered about with JPEGs that have been like cut out poorly. It's great. God, that was such a good game.
It's so bad.
Considering when it was made, honestly, pretty good.
Yeah, I suppose.
Dude, if I could make one meme come back and be trending, it would be Tillard of Terang's edits.
Tillard of Terings.
Yeah.
Well, that's alright. Okay, so Tillard of Terings are like YouTube poops. YouTube poops are still quite a popular
Okay,
thing.
the thing is, YouTube poops, and I'm sorry if I offend anyone here, but by and large, YouTube poops suck cock. They suck retarded cock, like not even normal cock. Like
That's a spicy statement. I mean, I'm kind of neutral
the
on YouTube poops, but
the thing that
damn.
the thing that makes Tillard of Terrangs cool and interesting is they're still like they're funny in the way the worst dad jokes are, and like YouTube poops are mostly just like being absurd and random for the point of it, you know?
Uh-huh.
It's like this, right? If you look up YouTube poops, the best ones are like of retro games taken out of context and then clipped in reverse and taken back into context and then clipped in reverse again, and then they put like a color filter over it, and then it abruptly ends, and you wonder what flavor of autism you need to have to find this even remotely amusing. If you type in best Tillard of Terang's edits, you get like a joke about Gimli singing "Ooh, you touch my tra-la-la." It's like it's cornier and cheesier than YouTube.
So you're talking
poops.
about like corny 30-second videos.
Yeah, corny 30-second like movie edits.
That's a thing that is more broad than Tillard of Terings. I guess you want that specific genre back.
Yeah,
Right.
I missed that. I missed that era of the internet. I wasn't even online for it. I found it retroactively, and then I found out the joke was dead, and I felt very sad.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah. Well, is there any other?
Stress is poking into my shoulder blade.
Oh yeah, we haven't addressed that yet.
We'll talk about it later. Hey, all of you listeners at home, stay tuned, and Trevor will hit us with a surprise that's not very surprising.
Anyway,
I'm feeling so surprised right
Spence, you want to talk about the Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake?
now. Also surprised I said that in the first 10 seconds.
Yeah, I know.
So, as a surprise to everyone. and
Oh,
by
another
everyone-
one.
By everyone, I mean absolutely nobody.
Another one.
Ubisoft is finally taking their head out of their ass and remaking Black Flag. That being said, this is not a remaster. This is a remake.
They're going
So-
to add purchasable skins for a single-player game.
Maybe.
XP boosters will be necessary if you want to progress the game at a reasonable pace.
So they have
It could very
gameplay
well
changes, non-specific, quality of life improvements, also non-specific, and RPG style mechanics. Now,
Black Flag Odyssey, everyone.
yeah, that's
Odyssey.
I'm super worried about that word RPG mechanics.
The thing is, they wouldn't say they were adding RPG mechanics if they were just adding the like level system from the original Black Flag, because that's not adding anything, right? They're specifying RPG mechanics. That's rough.
And fuck this whole stealth thing. Just go hit people with a sword.
Yeah, but he's 5 levels ahead of you, so that means even if you assassinate him, you're only going to do some damage. You're not gonna kill him.
Oh, in the assassin game, you
Yeah.
snuck up and painstakingly worked out a way to stab this man in the back. Congratulations, he lost 10% of his health.
You are dead.
There's also a naval combat overhaul. To be reworked of ship combat and smoother sea to land transitions. Now, the sea to land transitions I get because they kind of did this like you kind of sliding into port and then it would kind of black and then it would come back to your ship and it would show like an overview of the ship and then it would put you on land. So I kind of understand that because it back then they needed the time to transition
Well, it was loading
from
different
maps.
zones.
Yeah.
Think about like in Metal Gear when you climb a ladder.
Yeah.
They're just unloading the last zone.
Dude, I found my favorite hidden loading screen in any game ever.
Oh yeah.
So recently I got this retro console. It's called an Ambernick, and I programmed a bunch
Bless
of
you.
obscure games onto it. And one of them is this JRPG from the Dreamcast. I really don't want to take up too much time with this, but he brought up hidden loading screens, and I
We're here for this.
hyperfixated on this. So when you open a door to another room, the opening door animation takes a little while, and the area behind you loads out of existence.
Oh, okay.
So the hidden loading screen is just you opening the door. It doesn't take very long either. But it's so fucking cool because every time you open a door, it just goes and you get to watch as the game like creates the area around you. It's super fucking smooth. It's my favorite hidden loading screen in any game ever. Sorry, please continue.
No, you're good.
It's pretty cool. I do wonder. So you watch it get created in front of you. Is that like immersion breaking for you at all, or?
No, it's the way the camera pans and the way that it's loaded in the previous like area. You can see the building, but you can't see inside it obviously until you open the door.
Okay.
So it looks like it loads into view at the same time you get to look at it.
Got it.
And the camera like shifts so you can't look behind you out the door anymore as it loads out. So it's like it's
pretty neat.
Really fucking smooth. The second I saw that, I was like, the fuck? This game came out for the Dreamcast. Why doesn't every game ever do this?
It costs money. Or whatever.
Basically.
Sorry, please continue.
Very good.
Seamless.
But yeah, I'm curious to see what reworked ship combat means. Because, like you were saying earlier, that's kind of the draw to the game was the ship combat.
Yeah, it's not reworked, it's an overhaul. So expect none of the mechanics you liked about the original Black Flag.
Yep.
And then reports suggest that the modern day segments of the game are going to be heavily reduced or completely removed, with more focus on Edward rather than the real life you.
Yeah, I guess it's a remake, right? So it's not a big deal.
They haven't cared about what's going on in the Animus in Assassin's Creed games since
For like ever.
Assassin's Creed 3.
Yeah, well, I mean, it doesn't help that they killed off their main character of the first three.
Oh no, and then they added the female version of that main character, and then they killed her off in a book series no one read.
Ah,
So who's in the Animus now?
no one.
I don't think there's a canon Animus user in Shadows or Valhalla. There might be one in Valhalla, but there's not one in Shadows.
I played Valhalla for like an hour. That shit was boring as hell.
Ugh.
I played Odyssey for about the same amount of time. It was uninteresting.
If there is a franchise that can be called a slop franchise, I think at this point it's safe to say it's Assassin's Creed.
Speaking of which, finally, the last bit here is talks about extended content. There are mentions of additional activities and story content, and potentially restoring cut material. So back when
director's cut?
Possibly. Back when they made this, there was a bunch of crap that got cut due to disk space and time frames.
It'd be neat to see. Let's just hope they don't butcher the content.
Well, I mean, yeah. But to be fair, this was, if it is the cut content, this was original Black Flag content, so that means it's going to be good versus anything that they would be able to make right now.
Yeah, like the Attack on Titan expansion for Shadows.
Yeah, that. Not that. Less of that.
None
Thank
of
you.
that.
None of
If
that.
I could find
Please.
every copy of it,
I'm allergic to that.
and break it with a hammer, I would.
But,
Everything's digital,
yeah.
alas.
So,
The servers aren't.
I'm not gonna lie, Black Flag was one of my favorite games as a kid. Like, it's in my top 3 along with Portal 2, which is my all-time favorite. I am looking hopefully forward to it, just because it needed a remaster. But I know this isn't going to be a remaster, it's a remake. So I hope that they don't butcher the game like I know they're probably going to.
It's nice to have hope.
I can only hope. Also, the game is allegedly set to be released around March 23rd or 26th.
Don't we know more about it after the hack, or was that a different gaming company?
No, that was all of Ubisoft. They specifically hacked through Siege,
And then
and then they stole the
backdoor.
source code for everything. Yeah, they
Yeah.
backdoored everything. Ubisoft
was-
is just not giving that much of a shit. I
That
guess
was
they
so
just like
fucking
losing money.
funny. Side topic here: the Siege hack, where they gave almost like 3 million people each like $300 million worth of in-game
It was
credit.
it was equivalent to 3 trillion USD worth of currency in the game.
That's lovely.
And then Ubisoft was like, "You're giving out premium currency to people."
I personally really like how they banned everyone and then unbanned everyone. That made me chuckle.
Oh god, that's lovely. I love that. More of that, please.
See, the thing is, like, honestly, if it was a game studio like FromSoft or Sandfall Interactive or Team Cherries, or it's Team Cherry, right?
Yeah.
I would be like upset and like egregiously wounded. I'd be like, you fuckers. You have no right to do this to these like well-respected artists. But it's Ubisoft. Fuck them
And that-
up.
they
They
deserve
deserve it.
That's part of the thing. It's Ubisoft. These hackers aren't going to go after the good, actually interesting.
I guess they stopped a bunch of people from playing for a while. They were DDoSing the servers, so like
What? For which? Or Siege?
Siege, but eventually
Oh.
every online game. Because
Well.
their servers just couldn't handle it. They were, attacking it with millions of clients at the same time.
Well,
No
Ubisoft
one
kind
could
of
actually
deserves
join
it
a
for
server.
being assholes anyway. So,
Spence, have you logged on since then?
nope.
You should see if you are one of the people who got $1 trillion.
I think it was only active players. I haven't been on Siege in literal years.
Damn.
Why give me $1 trillion of something that's worthless to me?
I mean,
It's still worth nothing even if I have $1 trillion of it.
yeah, but it's funny as fuck.
It is funny.
I mean,
You
I-
could,
People
like-
that could make use of it, I am so happy for them.
You could
buy all
like
the skins
buy
you
every
want.
skin in the game.
That's what I'm saying.
like
Enjoy.
I know an
I'm happy
active
for them.
player, and he hasn't said anything about it. So if he didn't get it, I probably haven't.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, that's. Do y'all have any other closing thoughts on the possible Assassin's Creed remake?
I really hope it's good
Remaster.
for your sake. I strongly.
I might watch some videos on it, and if I really, really like it, I'll try it out. But I'm
Dude, just
gonna take a pass.
Modern
I know
day
better.
graphics on Black Flag would go hard as shit.
You know, I'll tell you what. I'm not optimistic for the game, but I am really optimistic for the mod that comes out for the game.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, so the game comes out, right?
Yeah.
And then like
What mod?
maybe some modders are like, wow, I really like the stuff they added to the story, the like cut content and the improved graphics. Maybe I should make a mod that takes all the Ubisoft shit out of it,
Ooh.
and then it's like a true remaster.
All right. I see you.
So Yeah, I know it's notoriously difficult to mod Ubisoft games because the in-cache
Yeah.
shop and whatnot makes it nearly impossible. But if it's doable, I'm
That would
really
be cool.
excited for that mod.
Trevor,
No further thoughts. I'm not gonna buy it.
you're not gonna buy it?
No.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, on the topic of things we're not buying, I wanted to pick your guys' brains about the Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh, that funny little console that Nintendo made that has absolutely no backwards compatibility.
If piracy is an ownership, if buying is an ownership, then piracy isn't a crime.
I mean, sure,
I
yeah.
bought the console. Let me use it however I please.
I mean, they will remotely shut it down if they, suspect suspicious activity.
Yeah, well, it's ridiculous. That doesn't happen on any other console.
Yeah, the fact that they, like the user agreement says it's a lease, not ownership, that's wild.
That in its own right makes me not want to buy it. Never buying a Switch 2. I don't think anyone else should because you're not even buying it. You're leasing it.
Oh yeah, I forgot that.
It's a load of malarkey. It's a lease that you're making a one-time payment for.
So the reason I wanted to talk about this is while I was doing the dishes today, I watched a video by a YouTube channel I'd like to shout out that I think all of you should subscribe to and watch, especially if you stumbled across our podcast and haven't heard about this YouTube channel yet. It's called The Real Life Fake Wizard.
He's in real life and fake?
He's
What in the hell?
He's a real life fake wizard.
Yeah,
He's a real life magical girl.
he's
Dude, you should hook us up.
he talks about like gaming and movies and things, and he wears like a really shitty wizard costume while he does it, and that's his bit. He's a real life fake wizard.
Fake wizard.
And he was talking about the biggest winners of gaming in 2025 because the year just ended.
And the award goes to Expedition 33.
Well, I mean, that was one of the winners, but another one of the winners was the Switch 2.
Oh, he looks fun.
Yeah, I suggest everyone watch his content. He's really great. One of the winners was the Switch 2 because and he wasn't happy about it, but he was being honest and reporting what actually happened in gaming this year. And the Switch 2 sold the best out of most of the big consoles. Mario Kart World has a 93% conversion rate, and it's an $80 game.
Wild numbers.
So that means 93% of Switch users bought Mario Kart World for it.
I would just like to point out one thing. This guy's YouTube channel, the backsplash of it is just cancel Disney Plus.
Cancel Disney. Thank you, real life fake wizard.
Very
cool.
That's his outro.
Cancel Disney.
At the end of every video, he says, "And for the love of God, cancel Disney Plus." And then the video ends.
Awesome.
Anyway, sorry. Please continue.
Yeah, so it's all good. Basically, he talked about how the Nintendo Switch 2 is successful by like most measurable metrics, and a lot of people bought it, and a lot of people are fine paying $80 for fucking Nintendo exclusives.
Well, the thing is, right, Nintendo has this sick, twisted method that they're able to just extract so much money out of their fans, and that's the fact that they own so many good, like, IPs. Let's be real. There's just slop on the fucking Switch. Have you played any recent Pokemon game? Garbage.
No. Then I haven't
Hot
wanted
garbage.
to.
Garbage. And yet people be buying them up.
Because it's Pokemon.
Just buying the hell out of them. The Mario games, granted. Okay, Mario Kart World was pretty fun. It's pretty cool. But at the same time,
Mario Odyssey is still widely regarded as a great game.
I'm talking about Wonder.
Oh.
What does it do? You know, the game with, like, it's just Super Mario Bros. Wii, but now they're elephants or something, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, it's just kind of eh. Not to mention all the, like, non-big IP stuff on there. Like, I don't know. I don't even know what the slop is on there. I do know the actual other titles, like Dark Souls and big things that people want to play. You run them on the Switch, too. They run like garbage. Have you tried to play Fortnite on a Switch?
I haven't tried to play Fortnite anywhere.
Well, Fortnite is obviously one of the biggest games in the world right now.
I thought Fortnite was dying out.
Not really. It's just not like... How do I put this?
Uber popular as it was.
The memes about Fortnite losing to Roblox since 2022 have been on my feed.
It's not like it's dispopular, it's just not in the spotlight right now, if that makes sense.
I guess they need to put more skins of OnlyFans models in the game.
They need to put Sydney Sweeney in there.
It's
with her feet.
Kind of like it's kind of like, well, Roblox. It's popular.
It's unlimited
but
games,
it's not,
but no games.
But it's not in the spotlight.
Fair. Which is good. I don't want a Fortnite movie featuring Jack Black where he's like, guys, we're going to be stuck in this game for 2 weeks. They call that a Fortnite.
Yeah, no. Fortnite even runs like ass on low settings. And that's
you mean
Fortnite.
To tell me we're stuck here for a fortnight?
I just don't get it. Why is the Switch so popular when the Steam Deck is just a better option overall?
Well,
and now it's the same price.
The Steam Deck has worse exclusives.
But it's Steam's store.
Yeah.
So you have a way better library overall.
Yeah, but none of them are considered exclusives. Most people, if they're interested in playing something on the Steam store, they have a computer or like another thing. The Switch, it fills a completely different niche where it's like portable gaming and gaming with kids and that kind of thing.
I guess we're really high strung for like an actual good answer here because the Switch sucks. However, now RAM costs way too much and GPUs also do. So telling people to join the PC Master Race is really hard.
A lot of people are being priced out of the format. I feel like a legacy player.
Yeah. This will affect the Popper format.
This will affect the Popper format.
RAM triples in price. This will affect the Popper format.
No, but seriously, I kind of wanted to talk about if the Switch 2 is a success. Not in the sense of, is it a fun console to play or something good to own?
Financially, it is.
Well, so you'd think so. But this was 2025 was the debut year of the Switch 2. But the Switch 1 last year outsold the Switch 1 and the Switch 2 combined this year.
Wait, hold on. Did I hear that right? You said the Switch outperformed the Switch 1 and the Switch 2?
Yes. More Switch 1s were sold in 2024 than Switch 2s and Switch 1s combined.
Okay, so I don't own a Switch. Ow. I don't own a Switch.
I do.
But
I do. Well, my girlfriend does.
A Switch 2, I should specify.
Oh, no.
No.
Do Switch 1 or do Switch 2 titles run on the Switch 1? Are there even exclusives between the two?
Yes, tons. Donkey Kong Bonanza, Mario Kart World, Pokemon Legends ZA.
That's ridiculous. They're like almost the same.
Yeah, well, they're hard locked.
That's greedy.
Well, it's Nintendo.
Sure, I guess just upgrade because Nintendo like forced you to. They made arbitrary hard lock so you can't. Not because the hardware can't handle it, but because their wallets can't.
Well, they did the same thing with the 3DS and the whatever the sequel to that was, and
that was baffling.
Well, I mean,
it was the 2DS.
Yeah, no one really shit on them for that though, because
they marked down the price of the 2DS. The 2DS was way cheaper.
Yeah, and neither of them were like uber impossible to afford back then either.
Fuck. 3DSs are more expensive nowadays than they were when they came out brand new.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes me sad because I want one.
Same.
If you want to go buy one like in a box, it's like fucking almost $600.
Well, you don't go buy one in a box. You gotta buy
you get a
one
pre-owned
second.
one. But I'm talking like if you want to get the same experience.
But shit, those are
over
still
double the
like
price.
$200 right now.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I'm really sad because I wanted one.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to get a hold of like normal DSs and DSIs.
Oh yeah, I still have my original DS, and the thing is, it still fucking turns on.
Mm-hmm.
Even when I haven't charged it in literal years.
Indestructible bricks.
They are the Nokia phones of the gaming empire.
I got a DS Lite when I was 7 years old, I want to say.
Oh, that's the best time.
And it runs like a dream today. You know what
Like
no
a
one's going to be
dream.
saying about the Switch 2?
That it
ain't gonna-
runs like a dream in even 5 years.
When they come out with the Switch 3, they might just remotely shut down all their Switch 2s and be like, we said we could do that, and we are doing that.
Also, you have to return
Yeah,
your
'cause you don't own
your
it,
lease
you know?
Switch to by this date.
Oh my god, is that how the Switch 3 is going to get around the RAM and graphics card prices?
Ooh,
You
they'll
have to
recycle the
return-
components.
They'll brick the
Wild.
Switch 2s, require that you return the leased console, and then recycle the components into the Switch 3.
No one's gonna be having
If you
nostalgia
do-
for this era of consoles, bro.
If you return your Switch 2, you get a discount on the Switch 3.
I'd
like
rather
$100
have
off.
self-respect. $100
I would-
off, it's Nintendo.
I
It's
just
gonna
have
come
integrity.
with like 4 Mario bucks loaded onto the Switch 3.
You get a free year of Nintendo Plus or whatever their
Nintendo Direct.
whatever their
just go buy a
subscription thing
DS
is.
at the fucking pawn shop for $60.
Yeah.
You'll
Go
get a
that,
better
get some physical
experience.
games. You'll be set for life. Anyway,
Financially, though, I think it's a success. I just think
Even
it's,
though the Switch 1 last year outsold it.
it pisses me off.
I think it's
that
just legally bankrupt. And
success.
I think terrible for the consumer, but it has
Absolutely.
succeeded so far. I just don't think it should.
It should have
That's
never
fair.
gotten to where it is.
I guess I'm just shocked because it's like the console sold like hot dog shit. How did it make all this money? Why is it considered such a financial success if it sold so poorly compared to
They
you-
marked it up.
Do you know anybody who owns one?
no?
They stuffed almost the same amount of shit into it, and they charged an additional $200
Do you know
over the original Switch. The original Switch sold for $300 sticker price. I don't know anyone that owns a Switch 2.
I mean,
Well, actually, no. I do, but I'm not going to name them. This,
Oh.
podcast.
I mean, I can't shit on the price hike too much because if you've tried to build a PC recently,
Dude,
RAM and graphics
I
cards.
did right before the RAM hike.
Yeah.
To be fair, graphics cards, like, low to mid-range isn't terrible, right? If
Do
you want
they
to go,
run low to mid range?
if you want to buy up to like a 5070 Ti, it's like pricey, but it's not completely impossible for a consumer. If you want to go up to a 5080, it's like starting $1,600.
Damn.
But you could get a 5070 Ti. I've seen them for like $750. It's like
I'm good
half
with
the
my
price.
30.
And they're pretty good cards.
So if you had to build a Switch 2 from scratch, do you think you could actually make it a marked improvement for a Switch 1 without literally doubling the price?
I mean,
I could use my mule here to make a better console than the Switch 2.
but the Switch you can carry.
I can carry that.
Can you put it in your pocket?
If I got a big enough pocket,
Show me.
bend over.
Not my pocket. You
Oh, I know
fucking
him. I
retard.
played Kahoot with him in high school.
Oh, you knew Ben?
Yeah, I
Bend
knew
over.
Ben.
Ooh,
Ag, 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 ag.
I
Yo,
did too.
I hear his mom missed over.
Missed over. Missed over what?
I don't know. I just heard about her.
Anyway. Was there
Have you
anything?
met his cousin Hugh Jackhock?
No, but I know his brother, John Dover. The pained sigh. So, Switch 2, you guys would consider it a success even though it's like the Switch 1 outsold it like in the last year of its existence?
Outsold it in units.
Yeah. Not in profit margins? Okay.
Again, they're selling roughly the same console. It's just
They're
they marked
selling-
it up to almost double the price, and the
They-
same fucking morons bought it.
Well, I mean, you have to if you want to play Donkey Kong Bonanza, Mario Kart World, or Pokemon Legends EA.
I'm
Yeah.
missing out.
You're actually not. I hear Super Saiyan Donkey Kong is actually like a really fun like gameplay mechanic and like it's a really good platformer. But I have news. If I wanted to play a really good platformer, which I really don't, I would just spend $20 on Silk Song.
And you'll probably get a better experience.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Fuck,
the
Silk
thing
Song's
is, you won't
30%
have the
off on Steam right now.
monkey.
I have no. Can I be real with you for a second?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
$1.50.
All right, keep it buffety.
Okay. Nintendo's properties are all mid as fuck. I'm a Pokemon fan. I haven't liked a Pokemon game in 10 years.
So you liked Black and White.
Yeah, that
It
checks
grew on
out.
me eventually. I'm not a Mario fan. I've played a lot of Mario games. I've played a lot of Mario Kart. I've played a lot of Mario. It is solidly kind of all right. I have no strong feelings towards it.
The RPG Marios were banging.
Sonic has always been a better platformer.
Absolutely.
Other JRPGs have always had more compelling stories because they could actually tell stories without PGifying
The art style
everywhere.
of the DS ones were charming, as well as some of the dialogue. I'm a little biased. I played all of them, so not like they could do it right nowadays anyway.
Yeah, I'm just not interested in a JRPG without a really good story, and it's really hard to tell a good story in a Mario game because of the fucking
Mario.
the box you're put in when you're writing the story for a Mario game is such a small constraining people say Superman's a boring character, all right? Superman can exist in 1,000 different contexts. And yes, it's always the same story. It's always he's really strong, he can do anything he wants, but he's not strong enough to deal with this moral dilemma, but there's kryptonite at this point in the story which makes it interesting. Or, we're putting him in a context where he has to use his humanity to will past something rather than his great strength, which makes him a compelling character, right?
Right.
You can at least do interesting things with Superman there. You know what you can't do? You can't do interesting things with Mario. He is the same fucking silent mushroom guzzling Italian that he's always been.
Yeah. Whenever he's put into a story, it's never developed because of him.
Yeah.
It's always the characters around him.
Mm-hmm.
That's what made Paper Mario so fun of a series to play. Because they always wrote in interesting characters, but Mario himself, it didn't fucking matter he was there. Let's be real.
And my last case, this is the big three of Nintendo, all right? My last case study, because fucking Donkey Kong doesn't even rank. Zelda. Zelda is mid as fuck. It was the original hack and slash sort of puzzle RPGs. There are so many better action puzzle RPGs that exist that have actually decent characters and not just a twink who goes hi-ya every 5 seconds. I'm a generational hater of Zelda at this point. I actually don't think most Zelda games are bad. I will say anyone who enjoyed the sequel, is it Tears of the Kingdom is the sequel to?
Yes.
Yeah. Anyone
Breath
who
of the Wild's the original.
Anyone who unironically enjoyed a game where you can put fucking 3 motors together and just ignore all the carefully crafted platforming missions and said, yes, this was peak game design. They need to take the Nintendo butt plug out.
They got the high level one up there.
Zelda games are so fucking mid. I'll stand on business here, all right?
All right, buddy.
If Elder Scrolls games didn't age well,
buddy.
if Elder Scrolls games didn't age well, which I don't think they did, they're pretty mid. Zelda games aged worse. You know what's stale fucking a year after it came out? Tears of the fucking Kingdom.
People weren't even talking about it half a year after it came out. It flatlined like that. Now, Breath of the Wild didn't. Breath of the Wild was
a lot of people loved Breath of the Wild.
Of its life cycle.
But you know what Breath of the Wild did that's a cardinal sin of action RPGs?
What?
Unique weapon degradation.
Yeah, they had the Minecraft formula.
I'm sorry. Excuse me, ma. What the fuck? What do you mean that my unique magic item will just break because I used it too much? Fucking, could you imagine trying to beat Elden Ring like that?
I'd hate it. They would suck. That's kind of a main reason why I didn't want to even try it.
Elden Ring?
Yeah, my girlfriend. She has a Switch. She had Breath of the Wild. That part alone just turned me off. That's absolutely flaccid after that.
Yeah, I just generational hater of Zelda right here. Was Majora's Mask a good game? Yeah, probably. Was the like Link to the Past and the other time travel one good games? Sure, yeah, absolutely. Is Zelda a overrated silent protagonist that belongs in the 90s and early 2000s at this point?
Yeah.
Sorry, is Link an overrated silent
I
protagonist?
was about to say something, but I
No,
didn't
Zelda's
want
a
to
baddie.
yet.
Yeah, well, I mean Zelda also belongs in the
She
90s.
does.
Yeah.
Like I can't imagine a modern Zelda game being anywhere near kind of good. The best way you could do that is make like a 3D like Metroidvania style game. But people don't want like a lighthearted Hayah style like Metroidvania anymore. They want fucking Minecraft Skyrim Light, which is what Tears of the Kingdom is. Or they want something FromSoft
I
made.
mean, Hollow Knight, Silk Song is a Metroidvania.
Yeah, but it's not 3D. It's not.
No.
Yeah, there's one axis, and that's the niche Mario and Metroid is trying to fill at the moment, and they're both worse at it than Hollow Knight and Silksong. Those aren't even the type of games I like playing, but I know from fucking everyone who talks about platformers that like there hasn't been a Mario platformer that's even kind of scratched that Silksong itch, you know?
No. Hell, I can't even think of a game to name that does it. Modern day, at least.
We just had
I mean,
a new.
They got Mario Maker where they could sort of make something like that in the
Indeed.
custom, but
Do you want to buy a Switch 2 so you can find someone who made something kind of satisfying in the custom Mario Maker levels?
no. But I'll just use my Switch instead. In my infinite minor knowledge,
You know what? I take it back. 3D Metroidvanias, right? I'm not going to name a specific game, but the indie scene, like the really small studios, there are so fucking many of them.
Mm-hmm.
And they definitely do it better than Mario or Zelda ever could. I mean, I can't name them specifically, but like I've been browsing around, the Steam sale has been banging. I've wasted plenty of money.
Mm-hmm.
There are so many like right now $10 platformers you could find. Crazy. Actually, Return to the Savage Planet came out not too long ago. That's a 3D puzzle platformer that's also an FPS. But it's like it focuses more on the platforming than anything else. It's just the combat that's like FPS based.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't played the sequel yet, but the original was banging. I recommend it to everyone out there. Right now, it's on sale. You can get both for $15 in a bundle. Normally, they're like $40 each.
Yeah, I mean,
That's what I got.
I bet you'd have more fun than with
Oh,
fucking
definitely.
Tears of the Kingdom.
None of these AAA studios can do anything.
Sorry, he did cut Spence off. He was talking
I'm
about
so
miners.
sorry. We're talking about miners.
what?
Yeah, you were
said you
talking
had
about
some
miners.
minor knowledge.
My infinite minor knowledge of surface level knowledge here.
Mm-hmm.
In my experiences, the Switch is made for children and
minors.
for party games.
Yeah.
That's all it should be. Every other game basically sucks. Sorry. I agree with Tommy, most of Nintendo's properties by now are just
Diddy console.
lukewarm. I'm just disappointed with Switch. I'm disappointed with Nintendo. Fuck you, Nintendo. Anyway, that's all I gotta say.
To make you feel better, would you like to tell us a Creek Wench?
Yes, we need a bath hoe.
Oh, don't mind if I do.
We need a shower maiden.
So this is not a.
Oh, we never unveiled the surprise. Trevor,
Oh yeah, I'm a maid.
Yeah,
maid
Trevor
outfit
Trevor
right now.
recorded this entire episode in full cat girl maid outfit.
I ripped the back. It didn't fit me super well. My broad shoulders just absolutely tore out the back.
You should upload one of the like a short for some segment of this episode and then just have you T-posing in a circle in like the action zone for the entire bit wearing this outfit.
Tell you what. I'll get a hold of my artist.
Okay.
I'll see if I can get some special frames done, and then any of the shorts that come from this episode specifically, it'll just be me in a maid outfit, and that's it.
Lovely. All right, Spence, lead us out.
So, with I'm gonna throw some math at you here.
Okay.
Number.
Okay. So, What is 5Q plus 5Q?
10Q.
You're welcome.
That is so funny. You're so Siri.
Alright, I'll see myself out now.
10Q.
Thank you.
Well,
Well,
everyone, thank you
for
very
watching.
much.
Thank you all so
Thank
much
you.
for listening to Complimentary Mania
Yeah.
once again.
Welcome to the new year. Maybe there'll be some good news next time.
May fortune befall you all.
Remember to eat your cabbage.
May your maids be fair.
you're
It's
one-
hard. It's hard being a magical girl.
If you're one of those assholes who went to the gym saying "New Year, New Me" and got in everyone's way, please let it be known we judge you.
And also learn how to use the equipment properly.
And I'll see you there in my maid outfit.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.